Good afternoon, fellow meanderers. We just missed a lovely interaction with a young Border Terrier up there. We're on St Peter's Greenway. Literally, I turned the camera for 2 seconds and ended up missing something, didn't I? Just the way it goes. But anecdotally, it was a lovely interaction they just had. 11-month-old girl, Border Terrier, starting to get her scruff on. So her hair's starting to grow through nicely. But lady saw that he was a Border Terrier, so he's crossed with something. It's like, yeah, he's definitely crossed with a Jack or something like that. Not 100% sure on his lineage, but that was apparently the sort of lineage of the parents. And I know that the mum, the Border Terrier, was a KC girl, so she was definitely a pedigree. As for the Jack, not so sure. But I'm not really fussed about kennel club paperwork and stuff. Like, when it comes to crossbreeds, who really cares? Just a dog. A very, very pretty one at that. Aren't you, Mossy? So yeah, we're just doing a lot of like just short lead walking today. Like we had a nice stop on that transition or separate episodes, just for like 5 minutes, just so you could like, yeah, chill out, sit at my feet, and then we just watch the world go by. And you tend to find it just simmers him down a little bit if he's got a bit excited like he just did over on the bridge at Watermead. Definitely stuff in the adjoining bushes that ran parallel. I can see tissue paper here and a runner. But guess who's faster than him, Moss? I'm faster. Aren't we? We're both faster. Shift on, Moss. Shift on. Shift. Shift. Yes. Good boy. Had to do a little bit of lead pressure to get the right result. Mossy. You're sniffing for a poo spot. What have you got your snout on? Hey? Moss here. Break. Yep. Good boy. Yeah, I've never walked down here in my entire life. This is, well, this estate was being built. Let's pop that up. Look how blue and lovely that sky is. See, those bridges are a bit slippy. I wonder whether he can jump on that. Hey Moss, should we do a test? Come. If you can get up this boy, you've really come on leaps and bounds. I think it's a bit taller than our bed. Moss, up. Up. Oh, that's good enough for now, you know, mate. Come. Yeah, he'll work that out in time. Moss, zit. Yes. Good boy. Nice and easy, mate. Go this side. Go this side. Morning, mate. Little grumbles. I think that was a manny. Oh, it's really slippy here. I'm just presuming that this goes up to the Meadowcroft area. A little bit on the slippy side. Sniffle's been with me for about 4 to 5 weeks now. Why have I got this horrible feeling I'm going to slip over? This is really precarious. I mean, it has got grippers on it, but it's a thing about like this decking type material. It's like produced wood. It's not, just, it doesn't feel sure underfoot. Very good. Very good. What a well-trained dog. Very, very well-trained pug. I'm just giving it full lead for a bit. It's a new area for the pair of us, so we'll just drink it in, we'll trot along and see where this particular meander takes us. And yeah, this afternoon I think we'll do a bit more focused training and long line work and engagement and stuff. And obviously we can still work on that on just these more normal walks. I implore everybody who's got a dog to do it. And yeah, their recall, like, it seems like this isn't recall, but it is. And it's you've got to start at the smaller distances first, especially when you're out and about. So letting it to full length. Moss! Moss! Yes! Well done! Good boy, yes! Again, just praising him for looking at me when I say his name. It's just really simple relationship building. Oh yeah, so we're up by the back of Jackson Road area, I think. Yeah, we are definitely in that sort of vicinity. Loads of dogs kicking about. I say loads, I can see a handful on the horizon playing ball, I think. Also as well, that nice interaction that we have off video. Bloody extension leads again. But, you know, it's the first bit of socialisation I've allowed Moss to have in weeks. And you did so well, boy. So, tip of my cap. It's just unbelievable how much this town has built up over the years. Like, this estate wasn't really long built when I was born, but now it's completely encapsulated by other estates. Yeah, it's a nice little green space, to be fair. Has a bit of a reputation, if I'm honest. But again, like anywhere in the world, it's how you carry yourself. Like, this isn't by any stretch of the imagination the worst estate in Aylesbury, but we have a few people that are not so savoury. But again, just keep your head down or keep your head up, shoulders back, walk about. Like, I could see why there can be sort of intimidation from certain perspectives. People are just people at the end of the day. I don't care what walk of life you're from, what religion, race, creed, whatever it may be. People are people, man. And everybody's got a good heart if you know the right questions to ask. I say everybody, obviously there are a couple of exceptions, but the vast majority of people are good people is sort of my takeaway, even at my vintage. I still try and stay positive about society as a whole and, you know, types of people that we have in it. And, you know, we have bad, we have good, but that's the flavour of life, guys. Like, you know, if we didn't have the differential, how would we have a benchmark or a marker of how we want society to be, how we want to conduct ourselves as people? You know, be kind, and kindness will flow your way is generally the mantra I live by, as well as don't be a dick. But I think a lot of people tend to be dickheads because of environmental influences, not the way, sort of just where they happen to be brought up and by who. Well, again, we only get one set of parents, we should value them, but equally parents should value their children. I know it sounds like a mad thing to say, but there are so many that don't bring in children into the world for the wrong reasons or without even any second thought, really. Yeah, what a glorious morning. Feeling quite pensive along this part of the walk, clearly by what I'm talking about. So I just think at the moment it's very easy to be pissed off with society as a whole from what the media portrays and some of the protests and the polarising views that are developing. We've got to try and stick together and protect British values and what we all stand for. And for those that emigrate into the country, like many generations beforehand, just need to try and integrate really with the culture, not change it. But equally, I'm about welcoming different cultures to make ours more vibrant and more well thought out. One of the things that's great about Great Britain is the Commonwealth, and what we achieved there, and sort of working with lots of foreign nationals to build essentially an empire, which obviously is pretty much long gone now, but we still to this very day see a lot of the peoples that were involved, generations passed down, and they're very much a part of the fabric of society and the makeup, and are deservedly here. So my attitude is, if you're contributing, I'm all for it. Yeah, quite political, isn't it? Bloody hell, what's going on Moss Meanders? Yeah, God knows what's going on in the world right now with wars and stuff like that, but again, the world keeps spinning on this relatively safe little island in Europe. But that wasn't always the case, as we know. So my heart goes out to, the people that are in conflict across the globe right now, not just the obvious Ukrainian-Russian conflict. Without naming all of the conflicts going on right now, my thoughts go out to those innocent people that have been caught up in, conflict for reasons I can't even comprehend. This is bloody lovely. It's actually good to know for the winter months, these kind of routes as well, when they're paved. But it still feels fairly rural. Good boy. Yes. So I just think that this sort of goes along the perimeter of the entire estate. And probably what I'm going to do as well, actually, because it's going to take us up to sort of near enough to Berryfields area. Might pop in, or we can pop in, not I. And I can have a coffee and maybe we're getting just a little bit of water. He's been so good. Not pulling at all. Yeah, obviously the frost is still on the ground. Oh, bloody hell, that's like black ice there. Bloody hell. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, hang on, Moss, I'm going to walk on the grass, mate. That concrete is lethal. It's got all that ripple effect in it as well. Still not bloody working. It's going to be a bit better through here. Yeah, that's a bit nicer. Go on, bub. Moss, come. Good boy. Trying to think where else is on offer for us that we could go and visit. Loads of like internals from like a bedding or like a dog toy of some description. It's just strewn all the way along here. He hasn't taken any interest though, so I'll take that as a win. Oop. And then we've got like a decent sized field off to the left as well, which is usable. Man, I just love going for random walks with my dog. No destination, just the goal of meandering and having a little adventure. I just love the fact that he's getting to that age now where he can squizzle. Moss, leave it. Shift on. Good boy, yes. Good boy, Moss. No way. No way, good boy. How has he? Wow, okay, so again, that wasn't caught on camera. Squirrel just shot up a tree and he was about to go for it, said shift on, and he did. Wow. Not even had to throw a treat out either. That's incredible. And like I said, he's getting to that age now where he is near enough fully grown. He's going to be able to do some extensive walks as time goes on. And he's slowly building to that. Like, basically, I'm accidentally creating an athlete because I like walking so much. And so does he. So, but still have to bear in mind that his joints are still developing. Tell you what, I wonder whether there's a coffee shop on Berryfields now. Not Berryfields, Buckingham Park. See if we could do that. Coffee shop near me. Right. As he's had a crap. Hang on, Moss. Oh, my hands are so cold, man. First roll off the bag. The first bag off the roll, should I say. Right. There we go, much better. Still getting used to his new diet. I can see that. I actually think so I got a sample pack from Marleybones, which are really nicely highly rated wet food provider. So feeling like 82% on All About Dog Food site. So yeah, nice gear, to be honest. But yeah, so I got a sample pack which had everything but the chicken based in there, because I know that chicken doesn't agree with him. So the salmon one, perfect, really, really close to butternut box. Smelt more fishy, I would say, and looked more like canned tuna rather than sort of the mush you get with butternut. And I say mush loosely. I'm not saying it, it's dog food, man. It's not. It doesn't look that pretty, but yeah, it seems quite similar to sassy salmon. So I'm pleased about that. That was a decent transition. Then we were introducing a bit of the beef side. Loves the beef. Poos, I'd actually say are more perfect. They have a little bit more solidity about them. So quite nice little firm pellets. And the lamb, which again I've had him on this morning. We're nearly done with that box. But the lamb seems to not agree with him so much. It is a richer meat, as we well know. So yeah, on the basis of research, I think we're going to go to a mixture of beef, salmon, and then the Cobby Dog cold pressed salmon with the turmeric or the turmeric in it. And yeah, look at his coat in the sun, man. He looks wicked. It's in really good shape. Definitely pays to feed your dog the right food, and then increases in their happiness, their energy levels. I mean, if you want a flat, lazy dog, feed them crap dog food. I couldn't think of anything worse. I can hear my phone. That's a group call. Right. Oh, hang on, Moss. There is a perfectly placed poo bin, rather than me having to carry this around for about 10 million miles. Come on. Wait. That's broken. Come on. Two collies. Sweet. That's a big puddle. I'm going to have to go across here, bud. Hope it's not too waterlogged. Looks like a lady is putting her collies on lead. Appreciated. They are notorious for a little nip. They love a herd. It's actually Collie and a Spaniel. Come on, boy. Shift on. Shift. Yep. Good boy. Laser focus, Moss. That is becoming one of his more sharp commands, I would say. Go have a little drink. Good boy. Two small dogs off lead. This is where we're going to have problems. It's always the smaller breeds that seems to be less well trained. Good boy. Yeah, these guys are having trouble, I think, with an extender. Or are they mucking about with the extender? Maybe they're just mucking about. Good boy. Oh, we're going to converge here. Good buddy. Morning. Go on, shift on, little bud. Good lad. Come on. Good boy. Absolutely certain that was purposely pinched on so I could have a better look at the puppy. That's fine though. Gets that distance nice and low. He knows that he's safe by my side. Sway Moss. Now is this going to be a proper bog trotter of a walk now? Do you know what? It probably is. What is that? Oh no, there's what's the name? A river between us. So definitely need to go up onto the main road, cross the bridge, and then over. And then back to what I was trying to do before I was rudely interrupted by a pooing dog. Is there one on Buckingham Park? Ooh. Arena Calf. Budgeons. Food and wine. There's a different coffee shop here. Interesting. Oh, it's in the complex. Sway Moss. Good boy. Got locked in by a squizzle on the slide there. A squirrel for new viewers to the channel. If you haven't already and you're liking the content so far, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, tap the bell. Really appreciate it. Helps us out. That means we can just keep on rolling out as much content as we can. It will become increasingly less as I properly go back to work. You know, one day, who knows, like maybe the adventures that Moss and I have will end up paying for themselves. But you know, for the time being, I'm genuinely just doing it for the love of doing YouTube and editing, and you know, again, just filming the development of my little pup. He's not so little anymore. He is little, but not like he was. He was an absolute speck of a dog when I bought him. Could literally hold him in my hand. He was so cute. Good job you didn't see that worm. I wonder what you would have done with that. Yeah, for about half hour. Squirrels ahead. Moss, Moss, yes. Good boy, yes. Give those squirrels an opportunity to run off. But this little man bloody bounding. Oh, there's so many here. Mossy, Blythe. With me. Needs to get past this distraction. I hate it when he pulls himself. And again, just proof in the pudding that it isn't just slip leads that end up choking your dog out. It can be your bloody flat collar as well. What's this? What's? Here. Here. Yes. Good boy. Again, it's all about sort of allowing them to simmer down, take the distraction away. But equally, there's a bit of a timing thing there that I sort of do with him. So when he's pulling, about to go for some prey, I obviously hold him back. The line is taut or tight. And I'll just wait for the pressure to release off, then try and recall him, and then reward and mark the behaviour. Go on, boy. I mean, we could cross here and go Haydon Hill Park. Something different, isn't it? I thought it was going to be fast enough. Top man. Thank you so much, Mr. Bus Driver. And now we are into Haydon Hill Park. Oh boy. Now I won't lie, because it was such a long time ago now, we used to bring our motorbikes up on this field, which was a little bit naughty, long before we had licences and long before we even had driving licence, well any kind of licence for that matter. Back when you could have a motocross bike at like 13 years old. Oh, they were the days. But God, how Asbo were we in the 80s and 90s when you really truly look back on it all. So Asbo. Leave it. That's all good, mate. No worries. I was aware of you. Don't you worry. Cheers. Yeah, take it easy. Have a good morning. See? Friendly people. Plenty of young lads. Loads of respect. So people give like the younger generation a load of stick. But prime example. Again. A lot of people talk about sort of the younger generations not having any respect. How are they meant to know if you don't teach it? Or you don't show it? Because, more to the point, I don't care how old you are, whether you're younger or older than me. If you show me respect, I'll return it, and vice versa. So, yeah, I don't know. Going back to what's going on with society, people are just so eager to argue. Yeah, just some absolute airheads on TikTok, buddy, having battles with people and shouting obscenities at each other, and like, they're getting viewers? Like, these people getting paid to do this? Like, to be a dick? That don't make sense. Like, don't get me wrong, watching a bit of conflict can be exciting every once in a while, but like, these people do it every day on live. Like, if you did it in the street, yeah, there'd be consequences. But hey ho, anyways, that young lad, he's proven that, you know, a lot of youth are pretty sound. At the end of the day, we all just need to get along and yeah, work together. Because it feels like in society at times now that like we're not really working together like we used to, and I'm not sure what the answer is, but yeah, I don't know, let's not get into it again. Very, very pensive morning meander. So if I look at the footpath map, where are we? We've gone through Meadowcroft. Walk, Haydon Hill Park. Moss, this way, bud. Let's go left there. Go on, boy. Love to see a spaniel out on a long line. Following all the pylons down. God, this is going to be an epic walk. It's one of those that just kept going. Like, I think the getting the bus idea was a pretty decent one, to be fair. So, yeah, as to dog friendly places now, we might be limited at this time of day. But you hear the pylons buzzing. Yeah, realistically, we need to think about sort of either committing to town or turning home. One thing that we could have done was get the bloody train to get us from like north to south and then across. That might be an idea for the future. I'm pretty sure he doesn't need a ticket. Yeah, we've already done bus as public transport at one time, so it'd be quite nice to do a train at some point. Again, I just want him to be able to travel anywhere if we need. It needs to be versatile. Absolutely savage, this set of pylons. I'm presuming that these were here before the houses. I'm genuinely amazed that they managed to get approval. Oh, he just set off a Christmas bloody thing-a-ling. But yeah, it's pretty decent actually. Like, the more I go around this sort of like perimeter sort of area, they've definitely built sort of bike friendly and pedestrian friendly areas where it will make it easier to get to work in the local area. I'd love to get bike trained. That'd be hilarious. Saw one was like a guy, he had like a double saddle, he just had a dog with his shoulders on his paws on his shoulders, cruising along. This is in Thailand or something. Absolutely brilliant. Only in Thailand and India that would happen, wouldn't it? Maybe get him a little sidecar, something to put him along with. But probably not the safest, to be fair. Moss, come on. Good boy. Bloody hell, that car has been smashed to bits. That's quite the prang. Damn. Yeah, I think this might be a long, miserable walk home if we don't go to town, but town is actually quite a way away. I'm not. We might end up being further to go into town at this point. Well, this must be the Ravens Lane now. Yeah, I think it is. Right, maybe until the next transition, but I think this might be the end of the video. Thanks so much for tuning in once again. Keep on meandering, stay positive, and much love.